I've been using TopstepX since pre-launch now, so it's been a good long minute. I've been using it every single day since it came out, so I thought now would be a good time to kind of put together my review, my pros and cons of this. And boys and girls, overall, it's made me a more profitable trader, and I'll explain that further into the video here. Now, for context, I was previously an exclusive Tradeovate boy. You know, I used Tradeovate plus TradingView. That was my jam. You couldn't tell me otherwise. That was my platform, but I exclusively trade here on TopstepX. Now, my funded accounts are all on TopstepX. Any new combines I do are on TopstepX. I don't trade any other platform, again, unless I'm trading my personal funds, which I use Bookmap for. But the point is, I'm on this thing every single day. So I'll show you how I have mine set up here, and I'll run you through the pros and cons and why I ultimately think if you are going to trade with TopstepX is the #1 choice, without a doubt. And again, that's coming from a diehard Tradeovate guy. So just a quick disclaimer, guys, before we get into it. I am an official partner with Topstep. However, I only ever promote companies, tools, etc. that I personally use and personally believe adds value. If it doesn't add value, I'm not going to promote it. Okay, so I believe in TopstepX. I use it myself every single day, hence the video. So just wanted to clear that up. So here's how I've got my platform set up. I've got my TradingView charts here on the middle. I've got my DOM on the side here, and then I've got my time and sales on the far left. All right, so fairly standard setup. The TradingView charts are basically exactly the same as they would be in TradingView itself. I do all my charting on the TradingView app because I obviously use TradingView to get my levels for my personal account as well. So I just copy everything over to TopstepX after I've done my charting for the day. But if you want to do it all in TopstepX, all the functionality is here as well. So what I've liked about TopstepX and what's positively affected my trading and helped me be even more profitable is #1, and this is the biggest thing for me, is it's commission free. Now, as a scalper, that's a huge deal. If I'm trading gold, I'm going for 10, 20 ticks at a time. NASDAQ, 40, 50 ticks at a time. And when you're scalping, commission eats a decent portion of your trades. However, TopstepX, whether you're in a combine or you're funded, it's commission free. Okay, there's no commissions charged on your trades. It saves a huge cost per trade. You scalpers will know exactly what I mean, but it's a big cost saver being able to trade without being charged commissions. #2 is the manual lockout feature. So I make use of this every single day. Once I've got my trade, I trade and have hit my personal target, I hit that manual lockout button, and then boom, I'm locked out for the day. Okay, so I've just gone ahead and done that now, and that's locked in my profit for the day, and it stops you from coming back. If you're greedy, it stops you coming back to trading more. If you've had a bad day, you lock yourself out. That means you can't come back and try and take revenge. It gives you that time in between sessions to come back, reset, and then trade well. So I've been using that every day. Once I hit my target, I lock out and I don't touch it again. For me personally, I haven't tilted in a long time, but I know I have that tendency. So it's something that I counteract by making use of that feature, that manual lockout. So great feature. Not a lot of platforms have that. So that's been really nice to use as well. And along those lines, if you click on the settings over here, under your risk settings, you can also set your own loss limit. Say if you only want to risk $300 a day, you enter that in as your personal daily loss limit, and then you do liquidate and block. That way it will stop you from trading for the rest of the day. So you can have these hard limits to stop you from going on tilts, to stop you from blowing an account. But the point is, guys, you have to have the discipline to actually do this in the first place. But if you want to save yourself some accounts, come into here, set a reasonable daily loss limit, and have it liquidate and block you when you hit that loss limit. That way you're not tilting, you're not blowing accounts as quick as you normally might. Okay, that's a great setting to use if you have problems with tilt. And you can do the same with profit as well. If you want to hit 300 a day, then liquidate and block, you can. Okay, I'm not going to do that, but it's a great feature. And also over here, you can enter in brackets. So for every trade you enter, say if you want to risk $200, you can put that in, and every contract you enter, it's going to enter a bracket with automatic risk positions applied, which is also very useful. Now, another cool feature, if you click over here on the twinkly line graph, it shows you a lot of details here. I'm not going to read these all out to you, you get the idea. But really useful to get intimate with your statistics, to see if you're trading in a sustainable manner, and to make sure you're on the right track. You want to make sure you actually have positive expectancy, you're managing risk well, that you're behaving as a professional trader would. And this is a good way to check everything, right? So you can see, it shows your best days, your worst days, average trade duration, etc., P&L. And then another cool thing it has down here is a P&L calendar. So you can, shows you your day, your statistics per day. And then, if you wanted to journal, you can go in there and you can add in your journals as well. You know, I do my journaling a little bit differently. You guys follow my daily trading email, you see kind of how I journal my trades. But so I don't personally do this, but I know a lot of trader mates are using this calendar to enter in their notes for each trading day and keep that trading journal, which is always useful to have. And the last thing that I love about the platform is that it works on the mobile phone, right? It works super easy on the phone. You have to access it via Chrome, but it may as well be native once you're in the app. It works beautifully. I trade a lot of the time on the go from my phone if I'm not at my desk, but I've set, you know, an alert for a good setup, you know, and I get that on my phone. I'll come back and I'll enter a trade on the phone and, you know, catch my trades through there as well. So it works on the phone, it works on Windows, it works on Mac, whatever. It works beautifully. That's the positives, guys. They've worked through a lot of things. They've really improved this platform over the last year. Let's talk about a couple of negatives, right? I haven't experienced too much bad things with the platform myself. And to be fair to TopStep, they rolled this out while it was fairly new, and they rolled out hotfixes on a lot of the issues that people were having at the start. And they're constantly adding and improving things non-stop. So anything I mention in this video, by the time it comes out, by the time you watch this video, it may be that these things are already added or fixed or whatever. But one of the things that I wish we could have, which I put through a request for, is more DOM functionality. Those of you guys who trade off the DOM will know what I mean. On the DOM at the moment, you can only see the bid and the ask and the depth of market and volume profile, which is all good and well, it's decent, but what I'd like to see is being able to see executions on the DOM as well, so you can see how many contracts are executing at each price, etc. So not only can we see the passive orders, but also the aggressive orders. So full DOM functionality is something I'm waiting for. I did see it's on their roadmap, so we can expect that at some point, I hope. And number 3, this is obviously a nice to have, not a major, but because I do use order flow tools like Bookmap, etc., because there's no heat map built into TopstepX, I do have to, you know, when I'm on my desktop and I want to use Bookmap, I do have to have a few windows open so I can monitor my different tools. It would be nice to have all those things built into the one platform. Again, that's a nice to have, you know, that'll be brilliant if we can get that added in. You know, if they could make this a one-stop shop, that'll be awesome. Absolutely awesome to be able to have a heat map, a fully functional DOM in here. Let's make it the perfect tool for an order flow trader as well. It's another thing I wish this platform had. But again, if you click on support on the side here, then you can see what kind of what features they have, you know, in the pipeline, what's in review, what's planned, what's in progress, what's been added, and you can also submit requests as well. So these are just nice to haves, no major issues, but you can see there are a lot of requests coming through, you know, the TopStep team, development team, can see, and you can see where they're sitting for those features being added as well, which is cool. And the last con I've found so far personally is that I've had moments where I get randomly booted and it says multiple sessions detected, and I believe it's because I use it on my phone and on my other 2 laptops as well, that sometimes it picks up those sessions and kicks me off. I do close the tab on most of those machines, so sometimes I'm like, is that a bit of a glitch? Unless one of you naughty boys has hacked my funded accounts and you've been in there trying to get some payouts. That's a little bit of an annoyance at the moment, is just randomly getting kicked out or apparently having multiple sessions active. That's the last con I have on my list here. But again, nothing major. It's actually it's a really sweet, smooth platform to use. Again, I'm literally in this every single day trading on the platform. I've had a great experience with it so far. And you know, as I said, all my funded accounts are on TopstepX, and any new combines I get are on TopstepX. It's the only platform I use when I'm trading TopStep accounts. So if you want to give it a go, guys, if you like what you see, you use the link pinned in the comments below. Eligible customers will get 20% off any size combine at the checkout, automatically applied. Just follow the link, accept cookies, choose your combine size, and then make sure you select TopstepX when it says select platform, select TopstepX, and then that discount should automatically apply at the checkout before you pay if you are an eligible customer. So thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, guys, if you found it helpful or useful, and drop your thoughts on TopstepX in the comments below as well. Everyone will have slightly different opinions on this, of course, but this is my experience, my opinion, and I'll catch you guys in another video.